On play action, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 88 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete. Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Intercepted.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 2nd down.
And 10.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 50 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 13-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 4.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35.
Go Blazy.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 82 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Urban on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for 28 yards. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
14, Packers 13.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers going right side here, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Packers.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. Well, may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
On play action. Now Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and then decent field position and throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Packer first down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, the left side completion to Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Green Bay.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. That catch good for only a couple.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On first down, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by DJ Reed. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He's brought down at his own 40.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
It got his man complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Packers, 11.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
And his kick is right through.
The score, Seahawks 21, Packers 20. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
The Packers.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll throw from the gun.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. On first down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 28. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game. And now this time, an interception return for another score. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Seahawks 23. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. He'll run it. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right? It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.